The notion that scientists blaspheme God with their supposed science is a topic of ongoing debate among various groups, particularly those with strong religious convictions. This idea is rooted in the perception that science and religion are mutually exclusive, and that the pursuit of scientific knowledge is a direct challenge to the authority of a higher power. However, this perspective is based on a flawed understanding of the relationship between science and faith. Science, by its very nature, is a method of inquiry that seeks to understand the natural world through observation, experimentation, and evidence-based reasoning. It is a rational and systematic approach to understanding the universe, devoid of personal biases and preconceptions. Scientists are not driven by a desire to undermine or disparage religious beliefs, but rather to uncover the underlying truths of the physical world. The scientific method is a tool, not ideology, and its purpose is to advance our knowledge of the world, not to promote a particular worldview. Moreover, many scientists are also people of faith, and they do not see their work as being in conflict with their religious beliefs. In fact, some argue that their faith is actually strengthened by their scientific pursuits, as they are able to appreciate the complexity and beauty of the natural world as a manifestation of a higher power. The idea that science and religion are mutually exclusive is a false dichotomy, and it ignores the many examples of scientists throughout history who have made significant contributions to our understanding of the world while also being devoutly religious. One of the primary areas where science is perceived to be in conflict with religious beliefs is in the realm of origins. The theory of evolution, which is widely accepted by the scientific community, is often seen as being at odds with the biblical account of creation. However, this perceived conflict is based on a misunderstanding of the nature of scientific theory and the purpose of religious texts. The theory of evolution is not a claim about the existence and non-existence of God, but rather an explanation for the diversity of life on Earth based on observable evidence and testable hypotheses. Similarly, religious texts such as the Bible are not intended to be scientific treatises, but rather spiritual guides that offer insights into the human condition and our relationship with a higher power. Furthermore, the idea that scientists blaspheme God with their supposed science is often based on a narrow and literal interpretation of religious texts. Many religious traditions have a long history of interpreting their sacred texts in a more nuanced and allegorical manner, recognizing that they contain deeper truths and symbolism that are not necessarily meant to be taken literally. This approach allows for a more constructive dialogue between science and faith, as it recognizes that both have their own distinct domains and methods of inquiry. In conclusion, the notion that scientists blaspheme God with their supposed science is a misguided and misleading claim. Science and faith are not mutually exclusive, and many scientists are also people of faith who see their work as a way of deepening their understanding of the world and their place within it. The pursuit of scientific knowledge is a noble and necessary endeavor, driven by a desire to understand the natural world and to improve the human condition. Rather than being seen as a challenge to religious beliefs, science should be recognized as a complementary way of understanding the world, one that can enrich and inform our spiritual lives. By embracing this more nuanced and inclusive perspective, we can work towards a more constructive and respectful dialogue between science and faith, one that recognizes the value and importance of both.